All right, guys, what's up? And welcome to Tactical Shigarami TV. And here we are with another Super Interstellar unboxing. And this is definitely one that I wanted to do for some time and something that I wanted to acquire for some time as well. For those of you guys who have been watching the channel, you do know that I have been looking for that ideal outdoor setup where I have made previous plans to do certain things in order to kind of accommodate what my needs are for outdoor purposes in CQB. Before we get started, before we get forward, just a little quick disclaimer, especially for YouTube and for all the guideline policies or whoever that, concerns that kind of that realm. Nothing that we're going to be showing here is going to be real. There are no real firearms in this video. Nothing modified, nothing dangerous, okay? Nothing that goes against those guidelines. We've got to make sure that we say that first so that way we don't get into any run-ins we're not supposed to, right? So everything that we have in this box right now is 100% a toy, okay? So nothing real whatsoever before we even go forward or take any other steps. We got something very special, right? So let's get into the box. If you guys have seen the thumbnail and the caption, the title of the video, you know exactly what this is. So let's get into it. We're gonna unbox this right now. So this is actually by the time of this recording here, about 2 weeks out from my birthday. This is actually an early birthday gift that I did get. Something that I did want for quite some time. And this is not new, but this is new for me. Right? This is not new. This has been out for quite some time, and there are a lot of people that are familiar with this platform. Okay. And here it is. We got it all bubble wrapped up. Let's get this bubble wrap off. There we go. Got a trusty knife. There are a ton of videos like this online, and this will be the first time that I'm actually making my video. Okay. So here we have the Ares Amoeba. What is the number on this exactly again? I forgot. I think it's the 013. Okay. We got it here on the, I think it's on the box. There we go. It's the Ares Black AM. Let's get that in the camera. 013, right? From Ares. One of their most popular setups in their lineup here. It's this one with the long handguard. For those of you guys who are Call of Duty fans, you do know that this is based on the Honey Badger, even though we're not supposed to be calling that because it doesn't have the license. But basically, that's what it is. But we're not supposed to be calling it that. So let's get into this box. All right. I will also not be showing any mag insertions or anything like that in this video because I do not want to get in trouble. But hopefully, this video will remain monetized. All right. So what do we got here? We have a little flyer or booklet. I think that this setup does have a special electronic fire control system that is proprietary to all of the products that they have in the specific lineup. I don't know a whole lot about it, but from what I understand, it's something that they do have in a lot of their higher end products. So it's in this as well. So we'll see how that pans out later on. And as far as a review is concerned with involving this, as pretty much what I've been doing as per with all my other reviews, there will be gameplay reviews. So the gameplay videos or the review video will actually be the gameplay of me running it. Let's get into it. So we got our cleaning rod, our unjamming rod here. We have a high or mid-cap magazine with a little see-through design. That's cool. We got a little mag pull here as well. That's neat. And we have some rail space here, some Picatinny rail accessories here, so we can put this on a rail. This feels like plastic. All right, so we'll leave that aside. And then here we have the actual unit itself in a plastic bag. Let's have a, here we are. Whoa, a good amount of weight to it. Look at that. Nice handguard. Definitely a lot smaller than I thought that it would be. Made in Taiwan, okay? So the body itself actually feels like some type of polymer. It does feel really, really light. And the rail is, I believe, metal. We got the suppressor here as well. Hand stops. I think these sights flip up. There we go. 1 and 2. Boom. Interesting. Okay. And we have, a stock that I think is a 2-position stock. There's 1 position here, I think. It doesn't come out. Boom. And that's the 2nd position. Very, very interesting. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So far, very, very neat. My first impressions is that it's very, very light. And as you can see, I can have the whole unit itself into the camera right out the box. It's not long at all. Not as big as I expected. The rail space is definitely unique, I think, to this. You do have a little bit of additional rails that you can use, which is kind of cool. So we can add a little bit more stuff on here. So my whole thing for this was to pretty much to get something that I can use, that I can run in conjunction with the Patriot if I'm not running it. And I wanted to keep the weight down, and I wanted something that was very, very small. Well, not very, very small, but small enough to be used in different situations, and something a little bit more ideal for mid to long range, somewhat long range of CQB. So the goal for this, I can tell you right now, is in the future, I would like to run probably a Holosun AEMS. That's pretty much the optic that I wanted to run on something that I wanted initially that was a little bit longer, but we're gonna go with the Holosun at some point later on this, in addition to maybe a scope cam maybe that we can probably put on the side. Not a whole lot of M-LOK rail space on this, but we'll make it work for sure. Hop adjustment, I think, is right here, as a lot of companies are doing that with their AEGs. So that's going to be really awesome as well. And as far as what else is in the box, we have some additional screws for the rails. Okay, so this box isn't too big, so we can probably keep this box somewhere. This is actually a really small box. When I actually got this in the box the other day, I was really shocked to see how small the box actually was. This is really, really small. We got a flat trigger on this, and okay, we have the selector. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. The Ameoba, Aries Ameoba AM-013. Yeah, so far it's pretty dope looking. The not honey badger, right? Well, we all know what this thing is. They also have another variant of this as well that has a shorter handguard with the suppressor. This suppressor is actually molded on, from what I understand. So I don't think you can take this off or put a tracer on it. I'm not exactly sure, but it looks pretty neat, and it does complete the build overall. So it's not something that I'm actually gonna probably try and do with this. I'm gonna more than likely keep it as is. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this guy here. I'm gonna probably run this maybe outdoors relatively soon, or indoors. I don't know exactly yet, but yeah, we'll definitely do that. So guys, if you have any questions about this particular product or anything in general, definitely, you know what to do. Jump in the comment section. We got a lot of good content that's going to be coming. So I'm really excited to put a lot of that stuff out. And hopefully this video doesn't get demonetized. That's what I'm really I'm hoping for right now, right? So we didn't do anything. We didn't insert anything or put a magazine in or anything like that. This is not a real, you know what? It's not a real gun, okay? This is pretty much, you know, a imitation or a toy, whatever the case is. So yeah, guys, so thank you so much. And once again, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. This is Talk to Glosh Shigarami TV. See you soon. See you next time, and take care.